That was Mama.
Oh, Mum's
I know
got
she
her.
has him.
She's got her.
No, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem, sorry.
Yeah,
You've
everyone's got a mask.
Special
Amazing.
fitted mask.
I declare the start of the fourth game of the night. Your game master is Miss Reggie. Night falls upon the city. I'm gonna wait for it to vibe up. Play number one, please pick your card. Play number two, please pick up your card. Play number three, pick up your card.
If I'm totally lost, if I'm asking for help, it's only because being with you.
Play number four, please pick up your card.
Such a perfect surprise. I keep asking myself, wondering how. I keep closing my eyes, but I can't look you up.
Play number five, please pick up your card.
Nobody else, so we can be free.
Play number six, please pick up your card. Play number seven, please pick up your card. Play number eight, please pick up your card.
All the things you said, 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 all the things you said.
Play number nine, please pick up your card. And play number 10, please pick up your card.
And I'm all mixed up, feeling cool and rushed. They say it's my fault, but I roll a
As the night grows darker and the music gets louder, the vicious Mafia awaken and they have 1 minute to blend.
Mississippi in the middle of a dry spell. Jimmy Rogers on the Victrola up high. Mama's dancing, baby on her shoulder. The sun is setting like molasses in the sky. The poet sang how to move everything, always wanting more. Feeling and longing for black velvet and that lily boy smile. Black velvet like soul, sun inside.
10 seconds.
A new region that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please.
Thank you, Mafia. Please go back to sleep. Sheriff awakes and greets their game master.
Memphis, the music's like a heat wave.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Voila.
Morning arises in the city. May the stronger team win. Today we start our discussions with player number one, Miss Condor. You have 1 minute.
Oh my god, I love the music. I was like literally in my head. I was feeling on my pants like, yeah. That was really good. I appreciate it. Number one, always hard, but I'm thinking about, oh, hello. Oh, yeah. It's the baby. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh, yeah. Yes. What was I gonna say?
Mom, I have to sleep.
I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. I just wanna put it on the table. No one in particular, but I just wanna say like if there's any cancellations, I could like last minute totally get tickets to go to France. I don't know, like whoever like get the direct innuendo. Just so you know, that I will do it. But yeah, I know. 10 seconds left. The people that know. But yeah, that's it. We appreciate the music. Good luck. Number red and see how it goes.
Thank you, Miss Condor. That's your minute. Mr. Hemlock, your minute.
everybody. So I don't remember what I was, but it's a very easy system. So if there's a misfire first night, then I was Mafia. If the sheriff can check me, and then once they check me, if they can let me know, and then if I don't have anyone let me know and there's no misfire, then I know I'm the sheriff. So let's be sorry for this in the first round. I don't have much to read on Miss Condor except she seems to be her red self. So I will like to play with Miss Condor. What else can I say? People will probably find this weird, but I've never seen anyone do it yet. But like, if you're a Mafia Don, I don't see enough people trying to pretend to be the sheriff. As Mafia Don, you know who is red, and so you can say, I'm sheriff, and you can say you've checked
10
this
seconds.
person and this person, and you know everyone who's red. So I'm actually not the Mafia Don, but if there is one out there, it's a interesting way that
And thank you, Mr. Hemlock. That's your minute. Miss Frenchie, your minute.
Good morning, everyone. So, tickets to France. I got this one. I am red. I'm a red citizen, and I hope the city will win. I don't think the city won the past 2 or 3 games. So hopefully, yeah. Or 2 games before the city won. Oh yeah, I won. Yeah, I won. Oh cool. Oh, so sorry. Anyway, I forgot. So far I can't really read anything. I mean, I think you guys are red, but it's early stage to say. Yeah. Other than that, I'm not too sure. But Miss Condor.
10 seconds.
No, the ticket for France is because we are leaving for 3 weeks. I think 1 and 2 are
Thank you,
okay for
Miss
now.
Frenchie. That's your minute. Mr. Badger, your minute.
I feel like I'm in the unusual position of thinking early on in the game that everyone before me was a bit sus. One was super, too giggly and all over the place, like smoke screeny weird story, I thought. And there's a whole lot of jiggly leg going on, which I had to take as nervous Mafia energy, which I stop now. 2, I don't know, not as weird, seems kind of smoke screeny again. The whole, oh, I'm Mafia, and I forgot what I was, and the sheriff should check me out. What? And I don't know, maybe just not quite so well judged as usual comedy, but I don't know. It just seemed business. And that he didn't think wrong business. 3, that's a warning. That is a warning. Inappropriate touching. 3.
Warning, Miss Frenchie.
And I feel like 3 is now oh, he was going to say something, he was going to know something about me, so I'm going to distract him.
Thank you, Mr. Badger. We move on to Mr. Dramatic, your minute.
There's a lot going on this side of the table. First 3 all seem to have some in-joke about France, which could have been a Mafia discussion. No, I don't actually think that. I actually think I'm getting the strongest red vibes from 2 this time, because that is typical of his speech to me, where he's, the joke about, oh, I forgot what I was. I feel like that's what he didn't do last time when he was Mafia. So, I mean, he is good though, so maybe I'm wrong. Mamba doesn't seem to like what I'm saying, but I don't know, I think he is red. So I'm playing with 2. 4, I think, was your analytical self. Although he's ignoring me, so I'm not playing with him. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm getting red vibes from you as well. 1 I am. I mean, I know you forgot what you were saying because there was a distraction, but I don't think that was screen. 3, you've been quite good tonight, so I'm not sure.
And thank you, Mr. Dramatic. That's your minute. Mr. Amerigo, your minute.
Good morning, City. I'm a red citizen, and I hardly can't remember the day where I found all of the citizens red. So I understand that it couldn't be true. We should have at least 1 here, but for now I'd rather to hurt all of the table, and then we'll find a conclusion. So I believe the number 3 and number 4 are the most read for me. Probably because they chose the list, but I
10 seconds left.
Yeah. Maybe I need more talks. Yeah. So for now, yeah, I'm playing with.
And thank you,
with
Mr.
all of
Mediga.
them.
That is your minute. Miss Candy, your minute.
Hello, good morning, citizens. I'm a red lady this again today. Yeah, 2 is giving me the same energy as last game, which is kind of suspicious. And I think that the fact that 7 didn't nominate anyone or didn't pick anyone without getting asked to pick someone, I think that was a little bit suspicious. But yeah, I don't know. And I think 4 is probably the most. I'm very suspicious of 4, just because you seem like, I don't know. I feel like you've got that look, that I don't know what look it is. It's just like the vibe. No. It's like I don't know. I have no idea. This is very
10
early
seconds
days.
left.
Early days. So yeah, I'm definitely suspicious of 2. 1 is adorable. Could be evil.
And thank you, Miss Candy. That's your minute. Mr. Deceptive, your minute.
Morning, I'm a red citizen again. I found 1's speech very bubbly and bright. When she was guilty about 3 games ago, she was very reserved and held back. So I think 1 is definitely red. A little bit suspicious of 2 because she was so overly defensive of the red side, maybe trying to deflect what's the real truth. 3 seems red to me. 4, I felt a bit off her back. He didn't defend himself in any way. 5 seems very red to me. 6 seems red, but maybe a little bit suspicious. Not entirely sure. And 7 seems red to me as well. And yeah, I'll pass after that.
And thank you, Mr. Deceptive. Miss Mamba, your minute.
Thank you. So I don't know how to form teams because I cannot see that any consistency here at all. For example, number 3 playing with number 1, number 2. I don't play with number 2, so even though I think she's right, I cannot take her in my team because we have different opinions on number 2, right? Number 4 sitting as red as possible, but still number 7 saying he is suspicious. So I don't understand what it is. Number 6, I mean, I don't. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's all right. So number 6, very suspicious because again, out of 5 people in front of him, he cannot give
10 seconds.
any proper analysis.
I selected
That's
3 and
okay.
5.
That's okay,
Warning,
don't
Mr.
make it.
Medigo.
I quite like number 5. I don't mind number 8. So I'm playing with number 1, 3,
And
4.
thank you, Miss Mamba. That's your minute. And we conclude today's discussions with Miss Phoenix. Your minute.
So everyone, it's red. Yeah, I'm red too. Let's start this. Number 1, I'm playing with you. Number 2, I'm playing with you. Number 3, you're gonna be on the gray area for me now. For now. Why? Just because I do remember how you play Mafia on the last one. It's just a teeny tiny doubt, but I think things could clear out on the second night. Number 4, you're looking red for me, same as number 5. Gray area on this part, I would say sheriff check 8 and check 9. You decide which one. Both of them look quite suspicious for me. Why? Body language on both of them. 8 looked more
10 seconds.
nervous that he wasn't the... No, I say 8. I haven't said anything about you. 7, gray area for me, and 6, I will say your speech was
And
quite
thank you,
good.
Miss Phoenix. That's your minute. Night falls upon the city. Just gonna wait for it to really get in there. As the night grows darker, the vicious mafia raises their pistols and moves past players. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, And thank you, Mafia. Mafia Dawn awakens and looks for Sheriff.
Bang, bang, my baby shot me.
Thank you, Mafia Dawn. Sheriff awakes and looks for Mafia. Thank you, Sheriff. Morning arises in the city. I've got bad news, guys. One, we have Mafia in this city. It's an absolute disgusting thing. The crime rate in this town, incredible. And also, player number 3, you were eliminated. You have 1 final minute.
This is very unfair. Suspicions going to 2, 4, and 8. I can't really say why, but that's my feelings. 2, 4, and 8 are currently my most suspicious people. That's just my feeling. You take it or you don't. But other than that, why 2? I did not super like his first speech, but I wanted to see more, but now I can't see more because I'm killed. 4 as well, I did not like your speech. And 8, last rounds you were a lot more bubbly being citizen, and I found you being
10 seconds.
So that's why that's my 3 suspicions are now, but fine, don't take it for granted because it did not last for very long. Anyway.
And thank you, Miss Frontine. That's your minute. We start our discussions today with player number 2, Mr. Hemlock. You have 1 minute.
Everybody, I'm glad the sheriff is with us for another round. I did not get strong feelings from everything. There's a lot of I honestly have to say the person I was the most suspicious of was player 10. Just because we at the beginning were very clearly like we had a lot of belief in each other that we were good, but then you were like, I'm going to work with you and you, but not you. It seems counterintuitive because we'd either be all together or against us, so that's why I found he was a bit suspicious. 6 is again sort of not really speaking his mind too much. He's mentioned 3 and 4 a bit, but he also just seems to be playing a bit that way tonight. Yeah, I don't really have strong enough
10
convictions or anything. I'd recommend Sheriff to check anyone else. If they haven't checked 9, please check 6 potentially.
And thank you, Mr. Hemlock. That's your minute. Mr. Badger, your minute.
I think I feel kind of sus of 2 and 8 at the moment. I didn't really follow 2's logic just now, and didn't feel very convinced by the vibe, I guess, and I didn't understand why he seemed so suspicious of some other people. I think I'm getting positive vibes and like collaborative vibes off of 10. That seems good. 10 seems similarly me suspicious of 8. I think I'm going to nominate 8.
Number 8 accepted.
Yeah. 9 is doing her normal thing of trying to hook everyone in with a whole load of magic hand waving. But I think I've got a fairly positive vibe.
10 seconds.
You think someone's good? Okay. You think I'm good? Oh, that's nice. 1, I'm not sure about you.
And thank you, Mr. Badger. That's your minute. We'll move on to Mr. Dramatic. Your minute.
Okay, just basing, sort of comparing last game to this game, I feel like 9 is playing the same as last time, so I'm thinking she's red. I feel like 4 is not playing the same as last time when he was Mafia, so I'm getting very red vibes from 4. 2, I'm not good at reading. I don't think his whole joke speech was smokescreen, but I understand why people are suspicious, but I still am getting red vibes. 6 is playing the same, but unfortunately he hasn't been here a lot of the games, so 7, shockingly, I'm so far not suspicious of you. 8, I
10 seconds.
didn't necessarily get any vibes, but I did feel like when you were nominated, I kind of saw like fear in her eyes, but I don't know. No, genuinely, like a
Thank
little
you,
bit of
Mr.
like
Dramatic. That
but-
is your minute.
I listen.
We move on to Mr. Amerigo. Your minute.
Good morning, City. I nominated number 7
Number
because
7
I feel
accepted.
that she is the most gray and dark for me. And I can't explain. Maybe it's a body language. Maybe it's something. What I noticed that your previous speech was quite random. You try to find the random words for the people who just looked on. So maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, it's not about you. Find my color is uncertain, but yeah. I'd rather ask Sheriff to check 7. Yeah,
10 seconds.
it would be nice. And for that, I don't think then 8 is grey. Somebody mentioned that he could be grey. I'm not sure.
And thank you, Mr. Amerigo. That is your minute. We move on to Miss Candy. Your minute.
Well, I'm definitely red, so don't vote me out, please. Well, you can, but you'll lose a soldier unless you're a
Who's the
Mafia.
most black for you?
Warning, Mr. Amerigo.
Ooh.
That's your second one.
I mean, I'm suspicious of 2 and 4, and I don't think 8 is darker. I think 8 is more red, but also I have no idea. But I don't know. I don't really get like. I feel like he's confident and he's good at strategizing, and yeah, like I think his analysis was good. Yeah, look, 6 is definitely wrong. I'm a red soldier. Let's go to war. Let's go. Let's go, guys. And I nominate. I'll go 2.
You nominate number 2.
Yes.
Number 2 accepted. 5 seconds left. And thank you, Miss Candy. That's your minute. We move on to Mr. Deceptive. Your minute.
I'm on the same general consensus with 7. I think that 2 has been the most guilty. I don't really understand the allegation about 10. She seems very innocent. I don't know where 4's allegation is coming towards me either. I think I've been innocent the whole time with my analysis. Same with 5. I'm not sure. I don't know why. I don't know why you think that again. It's the same last time when it wasn't right. But yeah, I think I would like to vote for number 2. And I think that 7 is perfectly fine as well, in my opinion. Yeah. I'll vote for number 2 and I have no more to add.
Thank you, Mr. Deceptive. We move on to Miss Mamba. Your minute.
Alright, so just what we need to remember. So we need to remember that number 2 and number 7 most likely playing in the different team, right? Because number 7 is brave enough to put him on a vote. I personally, for me, the most suspicious person is number 2, but I suspect number 7 as well. And as they cannot play in the same team, it's probably reasonable, because like some people definitely against number 2, some people against number 7. We should do it one. Check 8. Wait, we should do one after another. I nominate player number 2.
Number 2 supported.
Okay, so and I will just listen what number 10 says. So I'm playing with number 1, number 10, number 4
10
for
seconds.
sure. 4 is very red. I would check number 5, number 6, number 8, and either number 7 or
And
number
thank
2.
you, Miss Mamba. That's your minute. Miss Phoenix, your minute.
Number 8 nominated already? You nominated? Okay. I'm gonna support the nomination of number 8. He's the most suspicious now for me.
Supported.
What did I saw early on the table was he was doing this symbol. Number 3. Who got killed? Number 3. Probably this is gonna get me killed. So I saw some signaling between 9 and 8. He showed number 3, she showed number 4. So probably next is number 4, or it's gonna be me because I just say that. I just saw that. I don't know if it's true or not, but number 4 it's looking
10
really
seconds.
suspicious right now. So I saw number eight. So I saw him doing this number 3 to number 9, and number 9 repeated back to number 4. So that's what I saw.
And
That's what I'm
thank
suspicious of
you,
both of them. So
Ms.
check
Phoenix.
them.
You warning for talking off in your time. And we conclude today's discussions with Ms. Condor. Your minute.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, so I think what number 3 was trying to say on number 2 is because, I mean, the reason why she like died first makes sense because she knows him so well, so maybe it could be suspicious. So that's why great. Okay? Now I'm suspicious of number 9. I think she's actually doing very different vibe this time. So I actually nominated number 9.
Number 9 accepted.
Yeah, number 9. I don't know about number 8. I mean, the whole thing like with numbers, I don't think either you're really confused about the plan that the Mafia did overnight, or you're just, you know, like normally just asking like, oh, what do you think about something? So for me, those are the 2 that are the darkest. Number 10, I saw you were like not really red, but I'm just not sure about like what you said number 8 because he's not giving me like a vibe that is red. I would go for number 9 only because I think he's giving them more. And number 4, like you're good.
And thank you, Ms. Condor. That's your minute. We move on to the voting portion of the day. So please remove all hands and arms from the table. We have 4 players up for nomination today. Players number 8, number 7, number 2, and number 9. I'll repeat. Number 8, number 7, number 2, and number 9. Who would like to vote for player number 8? 4, thank you. Who would like to vote for player number 7? 1, thank you. That's not counted. Who would like to vote for player number 2? 3, thank you. And who would like to vote for player number 9? 1, thank you. And that looks correct. So number 8, you have been eliminated. You have 1 final minute.
I don't know why you got me eliminated. I feel like number 2 has been guilty the whole time. Maybe number 10 is deflecting that as well because she knows that he's also Mafia. I get weird vibes from number 4 as well because he's kind of been doing that the whole time as well. But wish you all the best in the future anyway. Hopefully you can figure it out. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Miss. Yeah, pass?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Deceptive. Please give him a round of applause as he completes your table. Night falls upon the city. As the night grows darker, the vicious Mafia raise their pistols and move past players number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Mafia Don awakens and looks for Sheriff. Thank you, Mafia Don. Sheriff awakens and looks for Mafia. Thank you, Sheriff. Morning arises in the city. And unfortunately, player number 4, you were killed. You have 1 final minute.
Oh dear. Well, everyone knows I was wearing my so that's nice. I don't know if I have any new useful information. Anyone? I would only have my suspicions. I don't know if my suspicions are worth anything more than anyone else's. Still a bit sus on 2. Just in a way. And maybe 7. I feel that's like, I feel like you can't help but smirk a bit when you're Mafia, but maybe, like, it seems like when you're getting accused and you're red, you get quite indignant, and you get accused and you dark and you get like nervous giggling, maybe. but I could be wrong.
10 seconds.
I don't know what's going on over there. So, good luck to everybody. Peace.
Thank you, Mr. Dojo. Please give me a round of applause. Thank you for leading our table. Today's discussions start with player number 5, Mr. Dramatic. Your minute.
Okay. Sorry, hang on, what's happening?
Sheriff needs to reveal themselves.
Oh, okay.
Warning, Mr. Hemlock.
No, okay, I'm Sheriff. That's why I was so confident on it before. I've just checked Mamba, and she is a dark player. So I nominate number 9.
Number 9 accepted.
So I've only checked, I checked number 4 first, and he was killed, and I revealed myself to him. And then just in that round, I checked number 9. Because I was going to, before I checked her, I was going to pick up, it seems strange that, I'm not looking at you, that she messed up the vote. But whether that was a tactical or genuine error, but I don't think she would have made that error.
10
Anyway,
seconds.
it's number 9. I'm going to be called next, but we need to vote out number 9. After her, well, I don't know.
And
Tell me who to check before I get killed though.
That is your minute. We move on to Mr. Amerigo. Your minute.
I nominate number 9, but it's not because I believe you. I'd like to listen what's her checks, because it's very important. 10 bad, 10 bad, 1 good. Okay. Anyway, I changed my mind about 7. Her reaction was genuine, totally genuine when 4 made a guesses about her, and yeah, I believe you. It means I need to vote against 2, but at the same time I thinking he's good. So yeah, I will listen what 9 will say about the.
And thank you, Mr. Amerigo. That is your minute. Miss Candy, your minute.
Well, I feel bad that I voted out for because I was just very suspicious of him. I think it was, I don't know, I was very distrustful of him, but now he's red, so we're on the same team. And I'm playing with 6, confused by 2 sheriffs. I guess I'll trust you, because I do think 9 and 10 are working together a lot, and they're kind of, it seems like they're kind of controlling the game, and the red people are dying, so that's what I'm getting. I don't know, we'll see. Should I vote someone? No, I'll pass.
Thank you, Miss Candy. Mr. Mamba, your minute.
I nominate player number 10.
Number
Alright.
10 accepted.
So, people who just sort of in between of the 2 sheriffs. So what actually happening? We have 2 sheriffs. So I checked number 10 at the very first night. She was dark. I checked number 1 because I suspect because he was always against me. Is it logical? It is logical. What actually done number 5? Just listen. So first he checked number 4 and nobody ever suspected player number 4. Why check, right? Next thing.
New
Player
player,
number
he was
4.
next to me, it was easy to show him.
Oh yeah, that's very bad argument. So number 4, before he left, did he tell anyone the sheriff actually revealed himself to him? He didn't. Because number 5 just ended up, just come up with this idea
10
right
seconds
now.
left.
Does it sound logical? So I think, so what we need to do, both sheriffs should sit whatever happened right now. So
And thank you, Miss Mamba. That's your minute. We move on to Miss Phoenix. Your minute.
Okay. Let's put out number 9. What did I say before? The first thing that they do seeing each other was kill number 3, and then they show number 4. That's what they do. 8 and 9. So we already get rid of 1 mafia. She's a
Who else seen that? Anybody seen that?
Third warning, Mr. Merdigo.
What should I get from that? I'm just
Why we need to believe you?
Why not?
Mr.
Why not believe
Merdigo,
her?
that's your 4th warning. So unfortunately, you do have to leave our table now.
4th?
That's
I
four.
thought it was. Oh.
That was 4.
Guys, now we lose someone, and I will also say that probably he was one of the bad ones, but really, I saw what I saw, so it's number 9. I have 10 seconds. It's number 9. Let's vote her out. Let's vote her out. Why she's gonna check on me? Why? What is the point of check on me? No point. And she was trying to get
Because
me
you didn't play
against
with
7,
me.
against
It's
2.
Nova.
so
That
9.
is your first warning, sorry. We move on to player number 1, your minute.
Okay, so the whole sheriff stuff, what he did make more sense of what you did. If you check number 10 on the first night, you would have moved the suspicious and moved the table towards either protecting a red one or towards 10 in some way. And you did not. It makes sense what you
The
check
first
because
one, I should need to watch who vote how.
Second warning.
It makes sense what you say you check on me because I was the one that actually suspected you. It makes sense what he's doing because we've been talking about like the whole thing about the snakes. It makes sense why number 4 left without saying who's the cherry because who we're gonna do it on the second night. I nominated number 9. I'm gonna vote number 9. And if I'm not wrong,
You should play
then
balance.
we still have a possibility
Number
less than one Mafia
third
more.
one.
So I'm gonna support. And please check number 2 because if you do, then we can work out. Pass.
Thank you, Ms. Condor, and we finish up today's discussions with Mr. Hemlock. Your minute.
So I don't get the rules now. If there is 3 Mafia, they just one because he left. Anyways, before the whole sheriff thing happened, I didn't trust number 9 because she said 2 and 7 are clearly on opposite teams, and yet I'm suspicious of both of them. They can't both be true. So that makes no sense, and it just looks like she's stirring up stuff. I also saw beforehand that she was winking at number 1 to try and reveal that she was sheriff, but just based on everything, number 1 wasn't fine when she was being winked at. And the fact that 5 didn't reveal sheriff earlier, well, I had to break the silence to say the sheriff needs to reveal himself, and then he did. And I noticed when that happened, you didn't signal it, you only signaled after him. So I believe play number 5, so I'll play with 5, and I will be voting against 9 as well.
10 seconds.
I just don't believe it. So that's what I'll be going for. And then I guess we'll see who the last one is.
And thank you, Mr. Hemlock. That's your minute. So we come to the voting portion of today's discussion. So please remove all hands and elbows from the table. We do have only 2 players up for elimination today. Player number 9 and player number 10. I'll repeat, player number 9 and player number 10. Who would like to vote for player number 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. And who would like to vote for player number 10? Because you did not vote, your vote goes automatically to player number 10. So player number 9, you have been eliminated. You have 1 minute.
Okay, so to play this game, you need to watch each other, not like even when somebody speaking. So, for example, I revealed myself as a sheriff before him. That's the first thing. That was true. So the second thing, number 4 should have said into the table that sheriff revealed himself. He must. If he did not do it, it means that number 5 is lying. So he did not do it because he did not know, he did not notice or whatever. But in the rules, he did not tell in his last words. It means number 5 is not a sheriff. You see what I mean? So unfortunately, all right, we'll talk about it later. So how to play balance? So
7 seconds.
all right, 2 sheriffs always sit, and you eliminate the most suspicious
And
from
thank
one
you,
of
Ms.
another.
Mamba. That's your minute. Please give a round of applause, Ms. Mamba, for sitting on the table. And I declare the end of the game in the victory of the citizens. Mafia was player number 9, player number 8, and player number 6. Mafia got number